Welcome. In this video, will ZBCN coin skyrocket again? We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. Another notable structure on the chart is the flag formation, which is commonly encountered in technical analysis and generally signals a continuation of the trend. This pattern is typically observed during short-term horizontal or slightly downward-sloping consolidation periods that occur after a strong upward movement. Flag formations are considered highly valuable signals for investors because while the price consolidates and gathers strength within this structure, it often prepares for a new and stronger upward move afterward. In the current chart under analysis, a similar situation is present. The flag structure has formed quite clearly, and although the price has not yet broken above the upper trend line of the formation, it is trading very close to it. This can be interpreted as a sign of a potential breakout in the near future. In general, flag formations consist of a pole followed by the flag portion. The pole represents a sharp and steep upward move, while the flag portion shows the price consolidating within a narrow range, usually forming a slightly downward sloping pattern. These formations not only indicate a temporary indecisiveness in the market, but also suggest that the market is preparing for a significant move. Currently, price action within the flag appears very tight, volume has decreased, and market participants seem to be in a decision-making phase. This often points to an imminent breakout. In particular, the fact that the price has touched the upper boundary of the flag formation several times without breaking it is known in technical analysis as a resistance test. The more frequently this resistance level is tested, the more likely it is to weaken. In this case, the price has already tested this upper band several times, which strongly increases the likelihood of a breakout. Repeated tests of resistance tend to weaken the barrier, making an eventual upward breakout much easier. If the price manages to break above this upper band, which the current technical setup strongly supports, then the technical target of the flag formation will be an upward move equal in length to the pole of the formation. This target calculation is based on classic technical analysis rules and tends to be highly reliable in many cases. So the potential upward movement following a breakout could be as significant as the initial steep rise prior to the flag. This implies a substantial price jump. While the fact that the formation has not yet broken may seem uncertain to some, from a positive perspective, it actually represents an opportunity. Since the price has not yet made its move and is still trading within the flag pattern, this presents a favorable zone for attentive investors to plan entries or strategies. Once the breakout occurs, the price may move quickly and sharply, making it riskier to enter at that point. However, the current position, before the breakout, offers an ideal setup for those looking to position themselves with the right analysis before the upward potential is realized. Additionally, the narrow price movement within the flag indicates low volatility and a market that is tightening. According to classic technical analysis principles, this kind of compression typically precedes a breakout. In line with the flag formation's nature, this breakout is usually to the upside. Of course, it's also important to support such structures with fundamental analysis and consider the overall market direction. But when focusing purely on the technical aspect of the flag pattern, the fact that the price is moving very close to the upper boundary strongly suggests that an upward breakout is imminent. But we cannot base our analysis on the formation alone. Let's look at other metrics as well. Stay tuned. One of the most striking elements on the chart is the red line, which has long been closely monitored and represents an extremely important level from a technical perspective. This level is a key resistance point that investors have their eyes on. Its importance in technical analysis comes not only from being a horizontal line or a previous price reversal zone, but also from being a psychological barrier. Whenever the price approaches this level, both buyers and sellers become significantly more active, turning this line into a symbol of a moment of decision. Looking at past price movements, this resistance zone marked by the red line has been tested multiple times, but has not yet been definitively broken to the upside. This has made it a strong resistance point. However, a common rule in technical analysis states that the more a resistance is tested, the more likely it is to break. A similar situation is currently present. The price has approached this key resistance area and has even touched it several times. While these touches have not yet led to a breakout, they have weakened the resistance level and laid the groundwork for an upward breakout. The technical structure surrounding this red line holds the potential not only for a resistance breakout, but also for signaling the emergence of a new all-time high. If the price manages to surpass this resistance, it would mean reaching a price level never seen before. Technically, this would be considered an all-time high or ATH. ATH is not just a price point, it also signifies the crossing of a psychological threshold. For investors, reaching a level never previously attained usually leads to increased interest from new investors and the expansion of positions from existing ones. This allows the price to gain new momentum and rise more strongly. Additionally, the structure the price is forming as it approaches this resistance level presents a highly positive outlook. The price is advancing by forming higher lows, indicating increasing buying pressure and that selling is being met at progressively lower levels. This suggests that bullish pressure is building in the market and buyers are gaining strength. If the red line is broken, it's highly likely that the upward movement will accelerate, as holding above this level would technically mark the beginning of a new uptrend. When analyzing volume data, we see that volume has been gradually increasing as the price approaches the resistance line. This is a highly positive signal from a technical standpoint. Strong breakouts typically occur with high volume. Rising volume shows that market participants are taking the breakout potential seriously and positioning accordingly. If this volume continues strongly at the time of the breakout, the price moving above the red line could quickly intensify, making it easier to reach formation targets. If the price manages to break this strong resistance marked by the red line, the result won't just be a price increase but could also lead to a major shift in overall market sentiment. Once this level is surpassed, past doubts are likely to be replaced by confidence, and investor psychology will shift fully toward a bullish outlook. ATH breakouts often attract media attention, increase discussions on social platforms, and organically generate more buying interest. In summary, the red line currently being tested by the price represents a threshold of great importance in technical analysis. Breaking this line would not only fulfill technical targets, but also help investors overcome psychological barriers. If this level is surpassed, it is highly likely that the price will enter a much stronger uptrend in the upcoming period. The vortex indicator, one of the most important technical indicators on the chart, is currently generating a very positive signal. In particular, the relationship between the blue and red lines on this indicator provides valuable information about the direction and strength of the trend. In general, vortex is one of the technical tools that helps us to understand how the buying and selling power in the market is struggling with each other and which direction the price may move as a result of this struggle. The structure we currently see on the chart paints a very positive picture that supports bullish prospects. Currently, the blue line, which usually represents a positive move, has moved above the red line. This is a strong indication that buyers have taken control of the market and are pressuring the price to the upside. The positioning of the blue line above the red line shows that the trend has a high potential for upward development and the market is strengthening in favor of the bulls. Such intersections can often herald important turning points in price movements, and this is exactly what we are facing now. The vortex shows us which trend we are in. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.